My granddaughter and I were walking along the ocean together, sharing in the beauty of the day, enjoying the warmth of the sun, laughing at the birds as they skittered back and forth along with the ebb and the flow of the ocean, listening to the power of the waves crashing on the shore, and celebrating the joy of finding our little treasures of seashells scattered around on the beach. A couple of days later, I was walking that same stretch of beach by myself when I came across our footprints in the sand. I began to reflect on how, in that moment of looking at that physical evidence of what had happened a couple of days before, I suddenly remembered, and not only just remembered, but was feeling again the truth, the power of that moment, the reality of that, because it was lives lived together in a moment, shared together in a beautiful way, and that all was very real there 2 days later from when it had happened. I was reflecting on this memory as I was thinking about our time in Israel this past year. And I began to realize that as we journeyed around Israel to these different historical sites, when we visited those places and heard the stories of the things that happened there, we were doing more than just seeing places of history. We were looking at the very footprints of God. And that in those historical reminders, there was present the power of lives lived, the beauty of God working, the reality of a truth being revealed that came to life in those moments, even though it happened so long ago. Over our summer weeks, I would love us to take a little journey ourselves to some of those places and hear some of those stories, and to take a look at God's footprints there so that we can see how the truth and the reality and the life of those footprints still speaks to our lives today.